Guys, I just realized that it's been 4 weeks since I last took Dupixent. Oh my god. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to the dermatologist to get more prescriptions for Dupixent, so get ready with me. The appointment is so early. It is currently 7. Hello guys, I'm gonna voice over this whole clip because the birds were chirping so loudly and just the background noise in general was so loud that you couldn't hear anything I was saying. So basically I'm talking to you guys about how I'm in Sydney and I'm gonna go see the dermatologist that I initially saw for Dupixent, and I'm gonna go back to Melbourne soon, but I don't know which dermatologist I should go see in Melbourne because the last one I went was such a bad experience. I talked about it in one of my last videos, but I don't want to go back there, and it sucks because it's the only public dermatology I know, and the private ones cost about $300 just to get the prescriptions. Anyways, I'm explaining how I use the green color corrector, which I mix with the primer / sunscreen to cover the redness. It cancels out the redness, and I've been using lots of different foundations because I want to find one that works for me because my skin's very picky, and so far I've been liking the NARS light reflecting foundation. I use the color Duville. It says it has like skin serums in the formula, so it's good for your skin, although it does leave my skin dry after a couple of hours, but that's the same for all the foundations, so I think it's just my skin and not the foundation. And here I am explaining how my eyes are very dry, and I think it's because of Dupixent, but I'm not 100% sure, and I used the wrong brush for my bronzer. Anyways, oh yeah, here I'm talking about how I am interested in Major League Baseball and that I am a fan of Shohei Ohtani. He signed up with the Dodgers recently and they're having a game in Korea in March, but the ticket's gonna be a tough one to get because it's the first official game Shohei's gonna play with the Dodgers, so I don't know. But my friend lives in Korea, so we're trying to get tickets, but I don't know. This eyeliner is so good. It does not budge once you put it on. Like, even if you make a mistake, it's just, once it's on there, it's on there. It's called Yuzu, I think. UZU. It's a brand from Japan. Okay, makeup is done, but I'm gonna put lipstick after I eat something, so there I am. It's so hot. Like I said before, it's meant to be so hot today, and it's already 26 degrees and it's only like 8, so it's gonna be boiling hot. I am back home. It's been a good few hours since I've been back, but got my Dupixent prescriptions, everything went well, and the doctor that I had was like checking my skin, seeing like how well my skin's going, and I was like showing him like bits of redness around my neck, and he goes, oh, and like a bit here as well, and I didn't think I had one there, so I was like, okay, maybe I have a bit of redness, or I don't know. So then I went back home and looked myself in the mirror to check if I have any rashes on my face, and it was just my bronzer and my blush. It was a young male doctor, so I don't think he knew much about makeup, so he thought I had eczema on my face. It was like right here, and it was like exactly where I put my bronzer and blush. But anyways, that was that, and I'll probably go see a dermatologist in Melbourne for my next set of Dupixent because he mentioned that it's not ideal to go back and forth with 2 different dermatologists because, you know, it's just easier to stick to one and to keep all the information, my patient information, in one place instead of going back and forth. So yeah, I'll probably go find another dermatologist in Melbourne because the last one that I went to was such a bad experience. have a look at my I'll link the video up here so you guys can see the video where I was talking about my bad experience at the dermatologist in Melbourne. So check that out if you're interested. Alright, I'll see you when I see you. Guys, I just realized that it's been 4 weeks since I last took Dupixent. Like, I wasn't tracking it and I thought I was about like 3 weeks in, but no, 4 freaking weeks. Oh my god. If you watched my previous videos, you'll know that the longest I went without Dupixent was 3 weeks and 3 days. So I am really I'm really grateful and I'm surprised because my skin's doing really well. And this morning I was like, when did I take Dupixent? Like, I'm due for a shot soon, but I don't feel like I need it because my skin's doing alright. But the only thing was that my right nip starts oozing when I'm due for Dupixent. And I have been noticing that these couple of weeks, but I didn't think it was going to be 4 weeks, so I am shook. Anyways, I will see how long my skin will last without it. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'll keep you guys updated. It is the next day. My skin is very dry today, so I'm gonna take Dupixent because it takes a few days for Dupixent to actually kick in, so I should take it now so that I have a driving test in 3 days, and if I pass, I'm gonna take an IG photo, so I want to look good. So I'm gonna take one today. So I did not end up passing the driving test, unfortunately, so I did not in fact get the photo ID taken. Anyways, that's that, and I think that the storage on my phone was full and I was recording myself taking Dupixent, but it just stopped halfway, so it's not a full clip, but it's just me taking the shot as usual. We used to have each other's playlists. No. Used to be each other's best friends, yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart still... Hello everyone, I just got back from the gym and I went to the chemist to buy a couple of things. So I bought this Avene, I think that's how you say it, Avene thermal water. I know a lot of people love this and I haven't tried it before, and I'm always a bit like skeptical of using new products because my skin is so picky, but I just heard so many good things about this, so I wanted to give it a try. And since my skin is a little bit flared up from not taking Dupixent for 4 weeks, it was fine until yesterday, but this morning I woke up with it was fine till 2 days ago, and yesterday just, fully went like dry and red. So I ended up taking Dupixent, but it always takes a bit of time for the Dupixent to kick in. So usually the first couple of days after taking Dupixent, I still have that flare up. So this is meant to calm irritations and eczema, all sorts of skin irritations. So I'm excited to try this. They had the bigger bottle, but I wanted to try and see how I like it, so I got the smaller one. There was one that was even smaller, but I feel like that was too expensive for the small one because that little one was $10 and this one was $14. So I just went with this one. And I've also got the facial sunscreen from the same brand. It's for sensitive skin. I've tried so many different sunscreen on my face and I just can't find the one. I find that my body is fine with any type of sunscreen. I just use this Cancer Council's Ultra Sunscreen. Just got it from Woolies. My body is fine with that, but I'm scared to try it on my face because I have a feeling that it's gonna flare my skin up. So I'm gonna try this maybe tomorrow. Or do a patch test. I'll do a patch test today and then see. But yeah, I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna spray this on my face as a toner. See ya. Okay, I just took a shower. I haven't put anything on my face just yet. Oh, I should have opened this before. Okay. I'm gonna give it a spray on my face. Am I meant to shake it? Whoa. First hand impression, it doesn't sting. It just feels like water on my face. I'm going to use this every day, see how it changes my skin. We'll keep you guys updated. I'm back. I wanted to show you guys how my skin's doing because, like I said, I took Dupixent after 4 weeks and my skin was flaring up a little bit, so I wanted to document how it looks like now. Obviously, I just sprayed this Avene thermal water, and surprisingly, I feel like it's calmed my redness a little bit. It used to be really red this morning, and I wore like sunscreen, but also with the green color corrector that I use before I put my makeup on to cover the redness, to cancel out the redness, and I wore that before I went to the gym, so I was covering the redness. But when I took my sunscreen off with the makeup remover just then, it showed the redness on my face. And then I got out of the shower, sprayed on the Avene thermal water, and I feel like the redness has reduced a little bit. I don't know if that's just me, but this is how my skin looks like in natural light. And I don't know if you can see, it's got a bit of redness, blotchy red bits here, and also my stomach. It's really hard to tell if this is eczema or like TSW symptoms, because with TSW I had like rashes on my skin that you could visibly see, and also tons of other symptoms like lack of thermoregulation, extreme sensitivities, like the wind would hurt my skin, and my hair falling out, and not being able to sleep, etc. So there was just so many things that would tell me that this was TSW and not just eczema. But now that I'm on Dupixent, I don't have any of that. And also, it's been 2 years since I stopped using topical steroids completely. So I think my body is recovering well, and it can make its own natural steroid hormones by itself. So I don't have any of those symptoms anymore, because those symptoms are indicative of lack of steroid hormones. Because when I was on the synthetic steroid creams, my body didn't need to make its own steroids because I was giving it to it. So when I stopped using it, my body was unable to make its own steroids because it was relying a lot on the creams that I was putting on my skin. So those symptoms, like lack of sleep, thermoregulation, all of that stuff, shows that there are not enough steroid hormones in your body. So that's gone now, but I still get rashes, a bit of flare-ups here and there when Dupixent's running out of my body. So I don't know if that's eczema or TSW. I feel like it's eczema. It looks like eczema. Anyways, I'll see you guys when I see you. Again, the background noise was too loud. The fan was like so loud in the background, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover again. But I'm explaining how I used up most of the Avene spray, and my skin has gotten better, but it's hard to say that it was
that working, because I took Dupixent and I started using this spray like a few days before Dupixent, so my skin did get better, but I feel like it's the Dupixent kicking in, and it's not entirely because of the spray I was using. But the important thing is that it's not irritating my skin, and I like the feel of the cold mist on my face, and it's really easy to apply, so I think I'm gonna keep using it. Why not, you know? So I'll buy the bigger bottle.
Hey everyone, so it's been 5 days since I took Dupixent. My skin's doing well. I do have a bit of dry spots here and there, but it's hard to see because I have makeup on. Anyways, the other day I went to the One Skin Lab in Chatswood to get a skin analysis done and also to get a scalp massage. I don't know if you guys remember, but during TSW, because everything was affected, even my hands, I couldn't wash my hair by myself. So every single week my mum would come over to wash my hair, and that was the one thing I was looking forward to during TSW. It was so relaxing and I missed it. And now that I'm healed from TSW, I have to wash my hair on my own. So I really miss getting my hair washed, and it's just such a relaxing thing to get done. And I wanted to reward myself. So I went to get a scalp massage done. So they wash your hair and also scan your scalp to see how healthy your scalp is. During TSW, when I went to get my hair cut, the lady told me that I have really irritated, dry scalp. And I was expecting it because my whole body was affected by TSW, so surely my scalp was too. And I remember her asking me like if I had a straight perm done, because from like here down it was healthy straight hair, and then from here up it was like uneven bumpy strands of hair growing out. And I was about a year in TSW, so it makes sense because like about this much hair grows in a year. And so you could tell that because my whole body was under so much stress, even my hair was growing out really like unhealthy. And so I was concerned about my scalp and my hair post TSW because I wasn't really like checking it. I could tell that my scalp wasn't like flaky anymore and my hair was like fairly, healthy, but I didn't really go and check. So I'm so happy I got it done. So I'll show you a clip, but they scanned my scalp and you could see the condition of my scalp, and the lady told me that I have really healthy scalp, and you can tell that there's multiple strands of hair coming out of one follicle. So I have really like strong, healthy hair and scalp. So I am so happy. It's amazing how your body works. I also got a skin analysis done, and I was also concerned about my skin post TSW after going through so much stress. It looks alright, but I didn't know how it actually was doing, so I wanted to get it done. So I went with makeup on. They took off my makeup and they have this like special machine where you put your face in it and they take photos, and it takes photos of your skin and underneath your skin as well, which is pretty amazing. You put in your age as well, and after taking photos and like scanning your skin, it comes up with your skin age. And guess what my skin age was? It was freaking 20. I was stunned. I thought it was gonna come up with like 40, and apparently I have 20-year-old skin. And she told me that I have like a few wrinkles here and underneath my eyes caused from the dehydration, like dryness. So I have to moisturize my face. So when they took my makeup off before the skin analysis, they used this cleansing lotion and it made my skin so soft. They didn't even like put moisturizer on my face because I had to have like a clean slate to do the skin analysis. So they took away my makeup, cleansed my face, and after that my skin was so smooth and I couldn't believe it. I usually just use like an oil-based makeup remover and that's it. But I think I should start using a cleansing lotion, because what it does is that it cleanses your face, but it also hydrates your face at the same time. And you know how a lot of people say it's really good to double cleanse your face? I tried cleansing my face, and it made my skin so dry because it stripped off all of the oil, natural oil. And I realized that the problem was that I was using like a soap bar, and because it was for sensitive skin and I'd used it for so many years, I was like comfortable using it because I'm always really cautious of using new products because my skin's very picky and I didn't want to irritate my skin. So I ended up using the soap bar that I use for my whole body. And I was talking to my sister about this, and she's like, do not use the soap bar to cleanse your face. Like, it's just not made for your face. So I realized that that was the reason why my skin was getting so dry. And that's when I stopped cleansing my face. Like, I was using a makeup remover, but that wasn't enough. So I ordered a cleansing lotion online. So it should come to today or tomorrow. So I'm going to see how much of a difference it would make. So I'll update you guys on that as well. But yeah, it was such a good experience. Like, the head spa was so relaxing. Yeah, it was so nice. But yeah, I'd seen all these like scalp massage places on TikTok and Instagram, but they would all be like in Asian countries like Japan, and I'm just so happy they have it here now. The place I went, it's called the One Skin Lab, and they have 2 locations. There's one in Chatswood and one in QVB. So if you're interested, go check it out. They have all these other treatments as well. So personally, I really liked the head spa. The exact treatment that I got is called, I think, let me go check. So it's called Planet Venus Classic CO2 Scalp Care. Okay, so oh yeah, my partner came back from Japan yesterday. He was away for 3 months, so it was really nice to see him back, and we're going out today to see our friends, so it'll be a fun day. Anyways, I will see you guys when I see you. When will I see you? Oh yeah, I'm also going back to Melbourne next week. Next Friday. So it's gonna be a pretty busy week, packing everything back up and moving to Melbourne. Going back to Melbourne, and I'm also moving houses over there, so it's gonna be pretty busy. That is it for this update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.